We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for part 2. We had to do part 2 because we were going to run out of time otherwise. The end of the mixed doubles qualifiers between USA and Canada and the semis and finals of the 2024 ABC Open. We appreciate you tuning in. Matt Lipa.
Appreciate Milan tuning in too. He's here.
Mike Chaldon. Milan's awake.
Yeah.
You are watching the BBN. Looks like our computer's had a long day too.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. Coming up very
now.
I think now, yeah.
very now.
Yeah.
Coming up in the very near now.
Yeah. And very much now.
Shaking hands.
Is going to be game 2 of the qualifying match for the North American title. This will be USA versus Canada. Anthony LaBarbera, Courtney Strickland versus Pat Peasant, Valentina Palota. Winner goes to Turkey. This is best of 3. USA won the first match earlier in the day. This is going to be game to 12 or 8 frames, whichever comes first. I will get our scoreboard situated. Canada will be red.
Opening roll from Courtney.
Canada.
Pretty decent ball right in the volo zone.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
And USA, please. It's a tough one to spell.
That's a big one, yeah. And the frame count, if you can get that.
Give me
there it is.
Matt.
Yeah. I didn't. You got me nervous, dude.
So,
Make the point.
let's see. We'll update this too. Give you a little more info.
Nice point there for Val. Take my keyboard.
We're gonna do best. Okay, what just happened there?
All right. Point here from Courtney.
Courtney's rolling in. Let's see.
Oh, that's a nice ball.
A little spicy or?
No, a little pass, but that should be point.
Yeah, it's in.
Nice ball. Val immediately picks up the point in.
She knows what to do here. This is a very common strategy for them. If the ball's behind Polino,
You're pointing.
they're pointing.
Yeah, it seems to be like the PRV the playbook, right?
Yeah. Because then you can use that ball on the back as like a little stopper. When it's in front, it makes it a little more tricky because you can push it.
All right, Anthony lining up to shoot. Here comes the shot.
Nice shot, clean.
Yeah, he hit it.
Yep.
Two balls to one.
Yep.
Laura, that's great to hear. Lilia, the feed is lagging and stopping. I'm looking at it on my phone. It looks fine.
Pay your internet bill, Lilia.
Oh, you can see it's a little behind there, actually. You can see.
Well, it's always behind. There's always a delay.
Yeah.
Looks like Pat made the point.
If
Nope.
anybody else is having a problem, please let me know. It looks fine on my phone. Might have just been a momentary thing.
Yeah, it looks good here.
Let me check my phone too.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, mine looks good.
As a reminder, folks, we appreciate you tuning back in with us. Hopefully you caught the end of that last stream, so you got the explanation for why we had to restart. Basically, YouTube cuts us off at 12 hours, and we have several more hours of games to go between the qualifiers here and then the semis and finals of the ABC Open. So we did have to restart. Otherwise, we were going to get cut at some point there. So better to restart sooner than later. That way.
Yeah, not in the middle of a game.
Yeah, and people have time to trickle back in. Matt Lipa liking it live in front of me.
That's
I appreciate it.
Just so you know, and just so everybody else should do the same.
Yes, please remember to click that thumbs up button again, even if you did it on part 1 of the stream.
So Pat did get the point there.
He did
Anthony
it.
with the last ball.
Looks like he's going to get
that's
right
a
in
good
there
looking
too.
ball.
Very good ball.
That's an excellent ball.
Yeah.
Let's see how the backboard looks.
They are. There's one ball each for team back there.
Yeah. I don't believe that's Bersaglio. No, it's not.
The
Timeout, yeah.
2 balls are. Just volo it out, right?
Once again, we have our coaches mic'd up. Let's go to our coach mic.
shot if I hit both Franklin's 10 ours.
Yeah, not easy shots.
No. Yeah, I can point on that.
Not easy shots.
No. Do I play like he played, or do I play on top of mine?
I play on top of yours.
Hey, Dr. Joe.
All right.
The call was for Pat to point on top of his own ball.
Yep. Maybe play on top of Anthony's, maybe push his own ball, maybe even just make the point. Let's see. I think he's a little too wide for it.
You might chip that one in.
Nah, I can move more than 70, so I can go back anyways.
Yeah, that would be
secondary. Yeah.
Potentially secondary. Just very briefly, for those of you who didn't catch it earlier, if you're not familiar with PRV, a secondary, there's primaries and secondary fouls, basically. A secondary would be, in that case, when you roll a ball and it strikes another ball, and the ball that you rolled travels more than 70 centimeters after from the spot where it struck the ball that it struck. Whereas a primary, did I say this right? Whereas a primary is where you
push the ball more than 70 centimeters.
Yes. So on a primary foul, you roll a ball and it hits another ball, and the ball that it hits travels more than 70 centimeters. That's a primary foul, in which case the opposing team has the option of removing the ball that you rolled from the court and replacing the struck ball to its original position. Whereas a secondary is when you roll and instead of the ball that you strike moving more than 70 centimeters, the ball that you rolled moves more than 70 centimeters.
Ooh, wide.
I think he was worried about getting over the D-line and kind of took his eyes off the ball there.
And in the case of a secondary, nothing can be removed from the court, but the opposing team does have the option of replacing the ball that you struck
into the original position.
To its original position.
He's going to reload and shoot again.
Yep.
Got it that time.
Patty P.
His ball didn't go all the way down.
He hit it so square that it stuck.
Yeah, and it was touching Polino, so extra weight on that. Good shot.
Yeah, probably wanted to maybe hit him more of an angle on that one, so make sure his ball goes down.
Tell you what, his shot looks a lot better than it did earlier during the qualifiers.
He had an interesting arc on the last shots that he had. I think his ball was getting stuck to his hand.
That's all that maple syrup.
Yeah,
right.
It's the good stuff. That's how we stick balls whenever we play. We coat the ball in maple syrup, and
we got to do a bottle check before every game. Make sure you guys aren't pocketing any of that.
It's in our veins, anyways. You won't be able to get it all. Looks like she got the point. Yeah.
2 balls down for each team. USA has the ball advantage. Courtney Strickland. Courtney won the women's singles match against Valentina Palota, so Courtney will already be, she already has her flight booked to Turkey.
Look at this.
That's a great ball.
But hoping to, open for a 2-for-1 travel deal here.
And that'll probably play to her advantage if she gets to play in 2 different events out there. More time on the courts, more reps.
That's a good point. Valentina Palota a little early on the wall. Might have the outside if the speed is good, but it's going to burn.
Good. Yeah, it's burnt.
Even though it touched that ball, it's still burnt. Yeah. There's a new rule now from the CBI that even though nothing went over 70 centimeters, which is about 27 inches after the ball's touched, because it hit the back wall, if the ball you roll or the ball you strike hits the back wall, it's out on a roll.
Dead ball.
Yeah, it's a primary foul essentially. Anthony LaBarbera, last ball for the U.S.
Oh, he's got one more.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Left that one way outside.
Lilia, final score of the last game was
9-7.
It was very close. It came down to the last frame. between these two teams. Yeah, it was a 9-7. So they don't really. There's not really a final score because we're playing to 8 frames.
Yeah, there was a differential of 1 point.
Yeah,
Basically separated.
Nice fix there from Anthony.
Yeah, because you don't finish the frame. Once one team loses because there's no
possible way of catching up.
Right, then the game just kind of ends.
Yeah.
3-0 USA going into the third.
I think same strategy here in the volo zone.
I would imagine that they just beat them up in the volo zone
Yeah,
last
they were
time.
enjoying it.
And it's shaping up that way early too. Courtney's just playing excellent.
It's another great ball.
Yep.
She hopes that it's not Bersaglio.
Back in.
And it's not. I think that's perfect. So Bersaglio, the Bersaglio rule, another one for you, is when, which is what Guerrero is going to check right here. If that ball is within 13 centimeters, if any ball is within 13 centimeters of another ball, then it's considered Bersaglio, which means that on a shot you can hit either or. Whereas normally in PRV you have to call which ball you're going to hit. If they're within 13 centimeters, you can hit either one, which comes into play big time in this between these two lines on the court, which is the volo zone, because any ball that's in this zone, if you're going to shoot it, besides the Paulino, you have to shoot it in the air. You have to shoot volo, or unless a ball is Bersaglio with Paulino, because you can shoot Paulino on a Rafa on the ground. If a ball is within 13 centimeters or Bersaglio with the Paulino, then it is legal to shoot that ball on a Rafa or on the ground instead of in the air.
It might have been a little too early on the wall.
Just a little kicked out too much.
Kind of leaked back though towards the wall. They do.
Some speed to it. No.
Oh, boy.
They do pull back, but
Now they're in
that's
a
just.
tough position again.
Yeah.
And I think Courtney and Anthony kind of figured out the formula here, right? I think they have yet to lose a frame in the volo zone.
Yeah, they have their strategy pretty down packed here. They know where to put the ball.
Well, having a player like Anthony who, success rate's so high in the volo zone.
This looks like a good ball. Oh, wow, it just leaked out right at the end. Did he make it? Yeah.
Oh, it rolled in.
Came
I think,
back
at
in
the
there,
end,
too.
right? I think that changes everything when you have someone that you have 90% volo zone shooter.
They have a very high success rate in the volo zone. You want to play to that strength, right?
Right. Not too many people that can probably match him in that area.
There you go.
Yep. It's a good call. Ball advantage. Why not?
Yep. 3 balls to 1. Volo punto is the call for Team USA.
Could potentially knock his own out there.
Referee marks the 40-centimeter line. All right, camera. The camera didn't want to watch that one.
Yeah, got a little blurry there. A lot of focus. There we go.
Nice volo, Anthony.
Great shot.
That's the strategy.
Got to make him do it again. Let's see. Looks like another good point.
Yeah, this one's even better.
Great ball.
But again,
Bersaglio or volo? Let's see. One piece or two? Come on. That's a Bersaglio. So he's going to volo it. Yeah. I don't mind that call. Volo anyways.
Yeah.
So you don't move the ball out. Why not?
Yeah, less of a chance, better chance of hitting that ball clean on a volo because your ball's more likely to skip over everything else.
Bounce out. But the angle's interesting.
yeah, because he's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah. Oh, he stuck it.
Sorry, could stick it.
Got it square.
Anthony LaBarbera.
Very good shot.
Wow.
Hit it square. Nice shot.
This looks a little fast, huh?
Yeah. She pushes one out.
She might have made 2 though. I'm not sure if they had 2 before. Could you tell?
I think they had 1. Let's see what he marks it to.
So this is where I think I want to see.
5, so it's 2.
See maybe Canada get a little more aggressive. They're getting eaten up in this volo zone.
Yeah, they
Maybe
are.
it's time to start moving.
Paulino.
Yeah.
Pat knows it.
Yeah. He's very analytical, so he knows. Very strategic.
Canada has some of the greatest bocce minds. Pat Peasant, Alberto Guerrera, I really enjoy watching him.
Yeah, he's very good at game calling. Pat's got a good mind. He knows. He thinks 5 frames ahead, so he knows what's going on.
Oh, this one's too good.
Should do the same thing on the other frame, right?
Yeah.
Same spot, same ball.
Yep. Pat missed his shot the first time.
Yeah.
Here goes Paulino, although,
Let Val shoot it.
Yep.
really?
Must have some kind of strategy here.
Yeah. It's a close
Perhaps
shot. You can get it.
Yeah, leaving Pat for the back wall maybe.
Nice shot.
U.S. still has an all right point there.
Made sure she got over the D line that time. Nice shot.
So I think we just saw a little Pat mind strategy trick here. I think he switched up pointing and shooting. Now he's going to be lead point.
Well, I think,
That got enough.
A little short.
I don't know. I wonder if it's as simple as that they just switch pointing and shooting, or if it was the back wall thing, thinking, hit Paulino down to the back wall and leave Pat's balls back, but then Valentina would have pointed, right? So.
Well, if they wanted to leave Pat back, Val would have used her second ball. Yeah.
Right.
But I think now Pat's going to be lead point.
This is
So
an excellent looking ball.
I think my theory is inaccurate.
Oh, is it gonna,
Maybe.
is it
We'll
gonna
see what
get
happens
that?
on the next frame. But it's short. So.
All right, so this is big ball now.
Yeah.
Do not want to burn this. Try to get the point, but at the very least, make sure you create more traffic.
Yeah, you want to plug up the area as much as possible. Make
This
it
is a
difficult for
good-looking
them
ball.
to get
This
in.
is a great looking ball.
Yeah,
Look at this.
beautiful ball.
Right when you needed it.
Valentina Palota, I imagine Anthony's going to shoot this.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a back wall shot
Courtney.
here. Yeah, he's lining up for it already.
Rafa Punto is the call. Probably try it again.
Yeah,
Probably
you
getting
can definitely try it
real
again.
real specific on that shot, trying to hit the right side of that
I
ball
think so too.
and missing to the right. Probably aim more center of the ball, make sure he hits it this time, or maybe just
Missed.
makes a small adjustment and goes for the right side again.
He's going for his ball. He's going to do a light shot along the wall, let it roll in, and push his ball in.
He loves these shots.
Yeah,
Up and down the Rondina.
yeah,
He got it. That'll be.
Yeah.
Oh, Paulino too.
yeah. Beautiful.
Made some room for his teammate. Great shot, Anthony La Barbera.
Nice shot.
Did he say 2?
I don't think
No,
that,
that's
there's
one.
no way that's
Yeah,
two.
that's one.
I thought so too, but I thought I saw him throw up at 2. Canada is going to be in a deep hole.
Yes, they are. 7-0 on the fifth
7-0,
frame.
but 4 frames left.
It's going to be short though.
There's a gift.
That is, yeah.
Now it's that Courtney putting her first excellent ball every frame so far, and Canada burning 2 or 3 to try to beat the point
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah, you're playing behind, and in a game like this, it's very difficult to play behind, especially with the high-level skill. Same ball, same placement.
Yeah,
Let's
not changing anything now.
Yeah. Just keep the momentum going.
Again, I think even if it's anything other than a perfect point, I think they have to be thinking moving this Polino.
Yeah, we're going to see some Polino shots coming up in the later stages. Another great ball by Courtney.
She's just on it.
Yeah.
That's going to be
It's a big,
Persario, I think.
that's a big one. I think Val's shooting it. Yep. It's a big target for her. She's, I'm sure, going to favor Polino here.
Yeah, you want. Try to pick the Polino clean. And again, the miss here is hitting both. That works too.
Yep. Good ball.
Nice hit.
Stuck around for point.
Gonna be a little short.
I think they got a bit of a breather now.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
That's the room you needed.
Yeah, exactly. Pat's got to capitalize here.
It's looking good.
Good ball.
Yep.
Is he thinking Polino? Nope, point. If he pushes that too much. Nope, it should be all good.
Didn't get the point though. So now Canada's going to have a chance to do something here.
Yeah.
I mean, still depending on what Anthony does with his last ball, but that's huge that he didn't get that point.
Yeah. I should sneak right in there.
Did that not get in either?
No. Yeah, but he did a good blocker there. Very difficult. I mean, you can volo that Bersaglio. Oh no, measuring. Okay. Yeah, you got it.
So Volo Bersaglio for those two.
I don't mind that. I think it's
a
pretty
very
decent
short
play.
volo.
It is a short volo, yeah.
That's the call. Oh, Guerrero. Good thing the balls are marked.
Yep.
God,
That's the good thing
I
about
always say these refs are overpaid.
the volunteer refs make too much.
Yeah, they should be paying us.
Okay, let's see.
There we go.
Val's going to do it.
Yep.
Let's see it, Val.
Oh,
What happened there?
She topped the ball.
She topped the ball.
She right on the top.
That ball almost ended up in the exact same spot where it started out.
Hit on behind it, kicked
Yeah.
it backwards. It worked.
Yeah, but Pat's still gonna have a difficult point to make
Yeah.
here.
Did it work?
Yeah, they have point.
Yeah. No, he put no point
Oh
there.
no.
It should fall to the wall at
Yeah,
some point
he
here.
should do it. Yeah.
There it goes.
There it is. Is that one or that was one, right?
One.
Because he put the no point.
Yeah,
indication.
nice volo there. Just
Yeah, just unfortunate bounce. That's all.
6-1. 3 frames left.
I mean, you really have like a less than a millimeter surface area to top a ball and hit it back.
And
Backwards.
She hit it exactly there.
And had that other ball not been there, it would have kicked back way farther, but one's good. You got 3 frames to score 4 points, or 5 points.
And you got to limit USA there to 0 points.
Yeah,
That's the hard part.
I don't think they can allow USA to score again.
How far did they play this Polino? Yep, that's to be expected.
Yeah, we're not just getting out of that volo
Yeah.
zone.
Far from it.
Yeah.
Bad peasant. Competitive first ball. It's in front. Not the easiest ball to beat.
Nah.
If you're USA, though, you're just thinking, crowd this thing.
Yeah.
Don't give up any big frames.
Yep.
3 frames to go.
You got to play very defensively.
That looked
with
like
the
it
lead
came
like
out of
this.
her hand weird.
Yeah, they're going to point on this one.
Who is that?
Al is showing us somebody on FaceTime.
Yeah.
Looks like they're in bed.
Bocce after dark. Oh.
Short ball. This isn't looking good right now.
Better ball.
I think it's a little fast. No.
Look at that.
Wow.
Just when you need it.
Beautiful.
I like this. Was that probably Persario though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bersaglio.
If it had gone a little more, it would have been perfect with that Polino in the front, making it a hard shot.
This can also reset depending how he hits it. It could bounce off that back ball. No. Okay.
USA's got the point. Another great
Yep.
shot from Mr. La Barbera.
All right.
Last ball for Canada.
Should we roll it already?
Yeah. Speed looks good.
Excellent point there.
Two good balls from Val this frame. Big saves right there.
Right when you needed it.
Yep.
Canada's got to get lucky here.
This is a perfect setup for a light shot along the wall, though.
Yeah.
So
And Anthony's got a ball, I
he's just
believe.
got to follow that shadow, and he should be able to hit it.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Nice and soft.
Standing in the right spot. Yep. Perfect.
Beautifully
Pushed
done.
it out. Sitting one.
Beautifully done.
That's trouble now.
Yep.
Well, this won't be game because there's 2 frames left, but
Yeah. There's still 8 points left to be made.
7-point lead for the Americans.
This is where the aggression's really gonna have to come out.
Yeah. Well, they need to score at least 3 to keep it going. Otherwise, it's over. This is what that 8-frame format really takes away, is the probability of any type of comeback.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. If you're,
It does make some comebacks more exciting when
Yeah.
it does happen,
yeah, because you know you're on a limit, or you're on a time limit there, really.
But
but
right,
your mistakes are amplified.
Extremely.
like if we were just playing to 12 right now, like I would
would
not
be a
even
different
consider
strategy.
Canada out at all.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But right now it's just looking bleak.
Yeah, very grim outlook. Bersaglio. You gotta get Polino.
Nice to hear the crowd getting revived again.
Yeah, people are coming back in.
Mausoleum here
I
for a
think
little
the
bit.
skills challenge just ended in the other room. Presented by Fernet Branca. I enjoyed a nice sample of some Fernet Branca. Good batch. Good
Nice
year.
hit.
She needed Polino there.
Solid as
Yeah, she did. But maybe they can go stick, and get 4.
That's what they're gonna.
you got a good metaphor for us, Milan.
4.
Solid as what? Matt, you got anything?
No, I'm drawing a blank right now, but I'll message you later.
Solid,
Guys.
solid as a Mounties morale.
Yeah. Actually, this is. Yeah, 3 balls left. Okay. Let's see if they point. Okay, I think they're gonna point, and then Anthony should immediately shoot one out.
Yeah.
That's the play, I think, here.
If Canada doesn't score 3 points, the game is over, and Courtney and Anthony are going to Turkey.
Home of the Turkey Club.
Let's go to the coach's mic.
Situation possible. It's the worst situation possible.
Should be on purpose, I think. I don't even know.
Well, I think.
Our options are shooting goal and sticking we're not going to do?
I'd say
We have Val shoot Polino, shoot down there, I can shoot that ball, and I shoot down there.
yeah.
Val, I can shoot twice. There's no point when you try to make 3 here.
Yeah, that's the other option. You can point to try to make 3 here, and then we got to try to make 4 in the next frame.
Oh, they're never supposed to shoot anymore. They're not going to shoot them out.
You make the point, he's going to point after. If he ends up wide here, you guys can shoot for maybe 3/4.
All right. So I'm going to point?
Yeah.
Try to put it on top.
Try to put it on top, and then we'll see what happens. Because if you put it on top, then they're probably going to shoot. Well, you know, they go down to the board. If we get a break, we can shoot the other ball too.
There you have it. Got to put a ball on Paulino. Speed's good. Did not break off the board for him much at all.
Yep, point in.
Got the point again. Canada, if they don't score 3 points here, the game is over.
Yep.
USA's got 1 ball left after this one. It's going to be Anthony LaBarbera. Canada's got 2.
On top.
No good.
Okay.
Canada will have 2 balls back.
Yeah. I don't mind a shot here to get that out. You put a shot in, make it very next one possible. If you hit that volo out, they can only make 2 unless they shoot Polino. But
Well, if he touches this,
that could work
not
too.
Gonna touch it. Gotta have the
He's got
point.
So now
Guerrera calls it in. Got to stick a volo for 3. I mean, what?
what's on the back wall there? What do you see? They have their ball.
You could also, what are they sitting? Canada sitting 1 right now?
Rolling.
Try to bump it in.
Yeah, got a bump for 3.
Or bump that one out.
You can
whichever
bump that one
much.
out too.
That's
Yep.
the plan here. That's the plan. Ooh, but he moved Polino.
And nothing possible. USA, I believe, has the next 2 points.
I think we're going for a Polino shot here.
Or Val's got it. Val's got it. Paulino's not. Paulino. I don't think Paulino's possible. USA's
to
got a ball.
reset though.
Oh, to
reset
reset,
the frame.
or you volo this front USA ball and hope
She
to
has
get
to
both.
stick around.
Yeah, she's got to stick around and get both balls, both American balls out of there.
Yeah. I think a Polino reset is more likely than that, than the volo hitting 2 balls at that distance. Let's see what their plan is. Yep. He's lining up for a Polino shot in the corner.
Well, Matt, it might be a lonely flight for you
Yeah.
if Val can't reset this
You
Paulino.
want to come with?
Yeah.
We're trying.
To prolong the game.
That's it.
The Americans
over.
are going to Turkey. Courtney Strickland, Anthony LaBarbera.
Yep.
Book your flights. You're going to Antalya.
Congratulations.
Learn some Turkish, get some
Yeah.
lira.
And that's it.
Bring the stuffing and the gravy because we're going to get some turkey.
Congratulations. Very good game, guys.
Yeah, and congratulations to Canada too. It's no small feat that they made it this far.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Pat Pez and Valentina Palota, their accolades speak for themselves.
Yeah.
World-class people, world-class players.
Yeah. Very good games. And now,
America, clean sweep
that's
of the
it.
qualifiers.
Yeah.
USA, baby.
USA, there you go. And now I'm on court 10 again.
Just like World War II.
I'm up
Took you
now.
guys down.
Go get ready,
So-
Matt. Good luck.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Gentlemen,
Matt,
I
good
don't
luck.
want to squeeze that hand, so I'm going to be very gentle. There you go.
He looks so strong, but he's yet so gentle.
So gentle and kind to you.
Right now? Okay.
All right.
I'll see you.
Over Alex. Alex. Here, right? Half court? We're going to have a word from our North American champs right now. We are going to send it down courtside with BBN's very own Andy Zimmerman for a little chat with the champs. Let's see if we can get Jose out of here too. A very special word from our North American champs.
What's going on? This is Andy Zimmerman with the Bocce Broadcast Network. I'm here with the President of the United States Bocce Federation, John Liberto. We have our North American champion, Jose Boto, and the North American Mixed Doubles champion, Anthony Barbera and Courtney Strickland, and the North American Women's champion, Courtney Strickland. Hey guys, congratulations. What a show. Clean sweep for the United States. I'm going to start with John. Your first order of business as President of the United States Bocce Federation. We make an agreement to come out here and play these games. We had a bit of a struggle getting through them. I appreciate your patience. You were the coach of the team. How do you feel being out there?
I feel fantastic. First, I want to thank Palazzo di Bocce for having us here, ABC for partnering with us, and most importantly, Canada for being a great North American partner. I think it's been fantastic just bringing this all together at this venue and being able to do this. And as far as our champions, I couldn't be prouder of American Bocce at this moment, and I'm excited for what's to come in Turkey.
Very exciting. And Jose, I mean, how many times have we talked on this court? You're defending your home court again, going up against Pat Pezzin, your old rival. I know you guys have gone back and forth for a decade or more. Tell me about this trip to Turkey that's coming up for you.
Well, funny, it was funny because we play in this ABC tournament together, and then we got to play against each other. So I thought it was a little bit funny there, but I know Pat, he knows me, I respect him, and he respects me, so it was a pleasure to play him. And, you know, I ended up winning, so I'm happy to represent United States, and we'll give everything that we have to represent the country, and we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight for the win, you know.
Do you have any guess how many times you've represented the United States overseas?
Well, I represented, quite a few times. I have all the number, but I'm still looking for, the number one. So, but I will fight. We will represent good, and we'll be professional, and we'll be fine.
Absolutely. I'm going to skip over here. My arm's not that long. I'm a bocce player. We don't have the longest arms. Courtney, here we are. Again. Old friends. And how perfect is it here at the ABC Open for you to overcome all the odds? She just drove up here. She's not playing in the ABC Open this weekend. She drove up here just for the qualifier, got her mind right, got in that zone. Was that a clean sweep for you? Yeah. Incredible. Courtney, what did that take? Where did you have to go to get in that mind state with all that travel and then the delay that we had here tonight? What did it take for you to get up to this level?
Live and let live, basically. You just I crank some tunes. I say some mantras to myself. I focus on what I can control. I have faith in myself. I have faith in my partner. That helps a lot. We have great conversations. We trust each other. So just knowing that, I'm coming in to compete. I have a job to do. Job isn't finished until, hopefully, and it worked out this time. But, basically focusing on the things that you can control and not getting too wrapped up in the mishigash.
Beautiful answer. And when you say job isn't finished, are you saying the job is still not finished?
Correct. It's still not finished. We haven't touched down in Turkey yet, and I think USA is going to turn some heads.
A message to Mersin, okay? We heard it right here in Anthony. Antalya. Oh, I'm sorry. We're moving out. Antalya. I'm learning more about Turkey every minute here. Anthony, great job. He did compete in the ABC Open this year. He's the reigning champion as of right now, and he was able to switch from playing open bocce with all the noise and all the crowd and all the chaos going on around the courts. And I saw you practicing there between games. I saw you practicing, especially during the delay. Anthony, once again, gold medalist. You're heading to Turkey. What are you going to do to get ready for this next tournament?
I don't really know. Just going to try to do my best. That's all.
A man of few words, and I think his words you can see on the court. And we all loved watching you guys. Congratulations, not only from the American Bocce Company, but from the entire American Bocce community. Champions, go USA. We will see you in Turkey. Back to you, Mike.
Gobble, gobble. Congratulations. Thank you, Andy. Jose Boto, hard not to feel good for that man. Looking to fulfill his lifelong dream of becoming a world champion. Second place in 2015. Took a few years off. Back at it again. Representing the USA. Right where he belongs. Congratulations, of course, also, Anthony and Courtney. One second. Well, I don't think that the U.S. could be better represented by anybody else. Courtney Strickland, Anthony LaBarbera, Jose Boto. We wish you all the best. I'm sure the Canadians are behind you 100% too.
Annette wants to say a few words, and Albert has something he's presenting to Marino. So I'm going to give this. Do you want to just mic them up? Is she going to?
All right, we're going to have a couple special little presentations here. Albert has something to present to Guerrino and Annette Battaglia, one of our gracious hosts here at the Palazzo di Bocce, has a word to say. So we are going to hear from them very shortly here. Congratulations, of course. I didn't get to it quite yet. I was getting there. Congrats to our Canadian competitors. Valiant effort, very close matches, and they deserve all the respect that they get. Down to the court.
Okay. I want to thank, first of all, I want to congratulate the winners. Congratulate John and his team for a very good performance. We, as Canada, are going to be rooting for you guys at the Worlds. So I hope our relationship going forward is going to stay strong. We need to be united, and good luck. For the Palazzo, we got something here for you. We extend our heartfelt thanks to the Palazzo di Bocce for their tremendous support in hosting the 2024 North American qualifications. Your commitment to the excellence and sorry about that. Your commitment to the excellence and unwavering dedication to the sport of bocce are truly commendable and deeply valued. With great gratitude, Canadian Bocce Association. Thank you very much. We really appreciate what you do for bocce.
This guy's been coming here since I opened.
Man. My eighth
tournament.
Eighth time here.
My very first time here was when we did.
We're really.
Jose was at World. That was my very first one. It was 14.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate coming here. Look forward to next year.
We enjoy having you guys.
Thank you.
Had it worked out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, she said no. She said that. She said no? No.
Time.
Man, just stand there.
Oh my gosh.
Stand on the court though, so I can see it.
We'll wait till that. We'll wait till that.
We will get you.
Okay. Well, that was weird. Anyways, before that, that was nice. That was Canadian Bocce Association President Alberto Guerrera with a nice word for the Battaglias, our hosts here at the Palazzo. And presenting them with a little plaque there in appreciation of their support of the international bocce community. Annette, I believe, had something that she wanted to say there, but that's okay. We'll find time for it later, hopefully. We got a schedule to stick to. We are way behind schedule. We are 3 hours behind right now.
I'm done. So anytime you want to get Albert, or if you want to get Albert and I.
Well, he's playing right now.
Oh, all right. So with me.
Alex cracking the whip there. I like it. Alex is doing a great job. I mean, I wouldn't. Of course, the rest of the ABC's got a lot of help there. Alicia and everybody else. But there's nobody else that could put together an event like this other than
no.
And today, you know,
it's tough. It's
only Alex.
It's a tall order to fill.
And Alicia and the rest of the team.
You know, there's always going to be a million hiccups running one of these, and we don't really even notice them. They just seem so well at adapting to whatever is needed to the point where
you wouldn't know it, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
You know, we know it because we're kind of a little bit a part of the behind-the-scenes logistics and stuff. But everybody, you know, you wouldn't know it looking around the room.
Nope.
Jimmy DeSenza, what's going on? We're behind schedule because we had to hold the qualifying matches, which took a long time. You know, so I think this game is starting. I go down to the court, judging based on the way that the players are studying the balls. This game is now underway. This is the finals of the losers bracket. Palazzo 777 versus Montreal. First frame. I'll get your scoreboard back loaded up, and we will get cooking. Marta Galero, second ball of the game for Palazzo 777. Not sure. don't know who's going to be what color yet, so we'll leave it blank. Jose Bota, 3 points sitting there for Palazzo, but 3-1 for Montreal. Montreal did just beat Palazzo to send them into the losers bracket. 12-11 was the score of that game, and then Montreal lost to Emo's Pizza. So Emo's Pizza is the undefeated team that awaits the winner of this game in the finals. And Alex Guerrera is hoping that it doesn't go to 2 games in the finals. As are the rest of us. But we're here to watch some good butch. I'm not sure whether or not that's in. Yeah, I guess it is. Last ball to frame for Palazzo.
That one's looking pretty good.
Yeah, Nick, I don't think the bracket has been updated for a while. Things kind of got extremely chaotic a few hours ago. And
they were just trying to get the tournament back on pace, which meant coordinating bronze bracket games, silver championship, the shooting skills competition. There was a lot going on. Nice shot by Guardino.
Wow, how did that go between there?
For those of you that haven't seen this man shoot, you can call it lucky, but I've seen him just do this enough now to know that it's not.
He does seem to get extremely fortunate, at least on the games that we broadcast.
At some point, you have to concede that maybe it's not that lucky. At 2.
2-0 Montreal.
2 slices of Canadian bacon there, eh?
It's like Montreal is going to be red.
I got you.
Thank you. Tim Guerrera. I think I'm saying Guerrera the Spanish way. I don't know if it's pronounced the same way in Italian. I'll have to ask. Jason Wisniewski. Clean. Montreal's going to have the point. Another great ball from Pat. Second ball coming for Palazzo. Sorry, I'm used to Pat playing on the Canadian side.
Yeah.
Second ball coming for Montreal.
He's a traitor for this game. Benedict Arnold. Is that the right guy? I think so.
Shout out to the Battle of Saratoga.
Nice shot there from Matt.
Shout out to the American Revolution.
Yeah. Big win for us that year.
Good to see Matt hit the first ball there. Struggled a little bit in their last game. He said it himself. Another great ball from Palazzo. Jason's got 1 ball left. After this, it's going to be 1 ball for Jason, 1 ball for Tim. Malipa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3-point sitting there for Montreal. Shine it up. Shine it up, Tim. I heard the BSB guy say that earlier. I liked it.
What was it?
When your shooter's got to shoot the ball no matter where it goes, or when you're set up in a position to shoot on the next ball. Bobby Middle goes, shine it up, Cap. Shine him up. You got to shoot this, I think. Are you playing against Palazzo? I mean, they beat him last game. They don't have to play as extremely aggressively as some other teams would. Well, 2-0 lead. Maybe you take the point. I don't know, Milan. Depends how Tim feels. He hasn't really shot a ball yet, I don't think. I haven't seen him shoot a ball yet. He's going to shoot. Aggressive.
I like it. Trust it. This is how you are going to win.
Miss.
Oh.
Just missed.
On downside, you miss and give up a point with that much space.
That's tough. That's a long shot, too. First shot of the game. First shot possibly in hours. Two to 1. Hunter Galero playing on this side with Jose.
Excellent point there. Guarino with the shot. Man just hits. Excellent ball there from Albert. So this is win and continue, lose, go home, correct?
This is the losers bracket finals.
Jose Bolton.
Yep,
buddy.
It's like that guy from Storage Wars.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Jose Boto, send that man to Turkey.
Storage Wars.
Give him a baster and send him to Antalya.
I watched like 5 straight seasons of that show.
There's a joke I can make there that I won't.
Do it. Talking about more shots here.
1 ball back for each team. Jose's got the last ball for Palazzo.
Guarino's talking about shooting this.
Montreal looking real aggressive these last couple frames.
They want to see if they have the 3rd point.
I wonder who won the.
This guy hasn't got enough.
The skills competition. Yeah, Andy says that one that he bumped is in. Oh no, Palazzo's got one in the back.
I think Jose's going to stick this, huh?
No.
No?
He could take out his own ball. If he doesn't stick it, then just roll from 2.
Oh, they only had 1 ball left. Okay.
Yeah. 3-2. I'm glad my flight's not till the afternoon tomorrow. Otherwise, we'd have to drive straight from here to the airport. 9:58 local time, Lake Orion, Michigan. We appreciate you all tuning in on this Saturday evening. Especially those of you who have spent all day with us. It has been a long one. While we have the chance, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who makes this event one of the premier events, if not the premier tournament nationally. Matt Lippa. Alex Guerrera, Alicia Harvey, Andy Zimmerman, Jesse Morris, Bridget Reedy, Milan Tomic.
What's up?
Rob Schroeder, Dan Spalmer, Peyton Bachholt. Our hosts here, Annette and Tony. Our sponsors for this event, the Oakland County Board of Commissioners, who working with these organizations on the local level to make this a destination. A lot of things have to come together to.
There's so many moving pieces. What I do like to see, though, is it's very unified here. It seems like with the overall mission for the growth of bocce.
Montreal is going to have 2 balls back. Big ball here from Jason. Jason, thank you to Jason, our manager here.
Yeah, he always.
Jose, who makes this destination on his own.
Yeah. Jason's great, though. Anytime we need anything, he's right on top of it.
Always a smile, never a huff or a puff.
Sharpest man in bocce.
Matt Lipa, haven't seen a full stick yet. Now would be a good time. Great hit. A lot of room for Tim. Should be another leapfrog.
Yeah, almost the wall's essentially open. Or wall's essentially in.
Laura, the shooting, it was not a shooting competition like nationals. It was it's just a skills competition. I don't know how it was run. I don't know why my replay just froze. I did not see any of it. 4-3 Montreal. Folks, BBN does have a Venmo and a Patreon. We need money. We don't necessarily need it all from you, but we need to get it from somewhere. Patreon is a subscription-based crowdfunding service. Just a couple bucks a month, you know, get a couple perks. Mainly, it's just a way to support the BBN in the future. We envision being able to offer some more exclusive things to our Patreon members when we have some more resources, but patreon.com/bocce for more information on that. Oops, didn't mean to cover the ball, sorry. And there's our Venmo. you want to send us some espresso martini money. 100% of the money that gets donated through these avenues goes back into the business.
So we can fly first class.
Yeah, so I can buy suits from Gus's fashion store.
We should both buy suits from Gus's.
Where did he say he gets his stuff from? He told us.
I bet that's a story worth telling on its own.
That guy was great. Any of you who don't know what we're talking about, sometime, not right now, but sometime, go check out our video on our channel, The Most Interesting Man in St. Louis. Guerrero, Ricci, Paulino. Did that go out of the court?
Nope. Hit it square, sent it straight back.
I thought I heard a fence. What a shot.
Just wanted Paulino there. Most people probably are shooting point there. He is not most people.
Thank you, Jennifer. Just got a Venmo notification.
Maybe we'll finally get to eat.
Great point. That's not a joke. I have not. That's my own fault, though. Hunter Guerrero, beautiful point. Albert's ball is going to burn. Last ball coming from Montreal. 2 balls back for Palazzo. Both of them are going to be Jose's.
Oh, big error there from Albert. He's upset. I wonder if is there any option of shooting the ball? Oh, no. No, not really. They need to just point better on that one. Big opportunity here for Palazzo. 2 balls in hand for Jose. Not the situation you want to be in. Does that look fast? No.
It did.
It did for a second,
right?
It
did from that perspective.
It's perfect instead. For Palazzo.
Once again, this is the losers bracket finals, so Emo's Pizza awaits the winner of this game. It's Nick Emo, Vince Mancuso, Billy Barnett, and Brian Polance, undefeated in the finals. I actually don't see them watching this game. Oh, there's Billy.
Nico's playing.
No, Nico's not.
Oh, yeah, they're not in it. I'm back. Don't worry. Very, very early wall there for Pat. I think he just missed his line on that one.
Palazzo lost to Montreal. This is double elimination. Palazzo lost their one game. Well, Palazzo's one loss came at the hands of Montreal. Montreal lost to Emo's Pizza.
So if Pat makes an adjustment here, I'm sure he will.
Great ball.
Yeah. Big target, though. Now would be another good time for a stick. Matt Lipa.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful shot.
How come it works when you say it, not when I say it?
I got the magic.
What song is it?
That
I
Weezer
think it's
song.
called I
Got the magic in me.
Isn't that like Bruno Mars or something?
Sure.
Weezer? Is it?
I'm pretty sure it's Weezer. Comments?
2 balls down for each team. Montreal has the ball advantage on that. Magnificent stickers for Mr. Lipa, our Canadian precision shooting champion. And Jason Wisniewski says, what are you going to do about that?
Bad boy. Oh. Excuse me. Double stick? Double stick.
I mean, this is... Wow, man, Lipa.
Clean. That's how you get your team fired up, huh? Look at this one.
I'll put the team on my back.
It's my quarterback. Wow. You're talking about practice. That's a 3 spot for Montreal. Huge frame.
Back and forth.
Man, it really seems like these they just score in 2s and 3s. You don't see a lot of 1s.
Well, the mistakes are amplified, right?
Right, yeah. They make you really pay for one bad ball. First ball out here for Albert. Looks like it's going to be a little bit short and outside. Need about 3.5 more feet. Hunter. Both Poyers struggling a little bit. It looks like it's in, so still about 3 feet. Fully expect Albert to adjust from his first ball here. Is that going to be short too?
First prize this weekend, $10,000. That's what we're playing for.
Ooh.
Emo's Pizza standing between the winner of this game.
Oh, he was short on that ball.
10 big ones. Really?
I think you gotta maybe roll into that ball. Make it harder for Jose to shoot.
Gotta hit something.
Gotta stop. Tough frame here. This is dangerous now.
This has been side by side. This side for Montreal struggling to limit the damage.
That is very early on the wall.
Fortunately,
that's going to work.
Matt and Tim have been able to pick them up.
It's going to work
to this point.
But it is just wide open for them to lay in 3 here. And maybe with Jose, he might try to stick one and get 4 here. And that's what it looks like to me.
Paulino's good too.
Yep.
Yeah. Jose Boto. Give that man a baster, send him to Turkey.
Mashed potatoes. I mean, come on. That's why I was saying earlier that it might have been smarter to roll up on that ball on the wall and put 2 in a cluster together to make it harder for him to do that. I don't know anyone that can stick with the ball coming back even a little bit. That's nasty. going to be just fine.
4 more. Palazzo to Bocce. Jose Boto. You just got Botoed and sold.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
That's the espresso martinis talking.
I should have had one.
Well, there's always time.
Well, see you later.
Is there an espresso martini company that we can get sponsored by?
We should do our own pre-bottled, pre-mixed espresso martinis.
What would we call it?
Espresso.
Espresso martini.
That sucked too.
Great ball, Tim Guerrera.
Yeah.
Big target for Jason. Could combo on his own ball or could lay on it. Jason's going to shoot. Don't need to mess around. Don't need to pull off anything crazy. Shoot the ball. If you get a bad break, could tighten things up. You know, give up one here. Or just do that.
How about that?
Or do that. How do you like that, folks?
Wow. Shirt tucked in and everything. Oh. Let's get it, Jason.
Matt Lipa hoping Paulino moves.
They moved everything. What a
bad break. Palazzo's got a great point on the back.
That was a good shot, though. He hit everything. See if they got anything to play off of on the left side. Guarino's calling for a shot.
Yeah, 10-7. Can't really give up another point. Shooting her own ball on the left. Closed it up a little. I think Matt was shooting a front ball and their back ball. Yeah, I believe.
I don't mind another shot here. Oh. Trouble.
2 balls for Palazzo to roll in for the game. Who else but Pat Pezin?
I don't know.
If it gets there, it's good. That's a good ball, Milan.
That's a great ball. Oh, wow.
If it stops. Oh, the balls, that is the most tread on part of the court. Sometimes the balls just do not want to stop.
That really kept going.
Yeah, any other part of the court, that ball stops. But just back there where everybody stands and walks all the time.
Get off the court.
Jason Wisniewski for the game.
He's electing to go off the Rondina.
This looks good too, Milan. Palazzo to Bocce into the finals.
Wow.
All-American final. Palazzo versus Emo's Pizza. Palazzo will have to beat them twice. Emo's Pizza going to have 2 shots at taking down the hometown champs. We're going to take a very quick break, and we will be back with the finals of the 2024 ABC Open. Congrats to our Canadians, the folks from Montreal, Albert Guerrera, Matt Lipa, Tim Guerrera, and Guerrino Ricci on a third place finish. Nothing to hang your head about.
Yeah, great job.
We are going to have a special, something special for you. We're going to have Albert Guerrera, president of the Canadian Bocce Association, and our new USBF president, John Liberto. We're going to have them come sit down in the booth, and we're going to chat a little bit about those two organizations. First, a very short break, and we'll be back with the finals and a special appearance from our two North American Federation presidents.
Stick around, folks.
Click that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. Back in a minute. Special guest in the booth. Hey, Doc, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going, Mike?
Are you used to people calling you Doc yet?
Oh, for a while, yeah. I had my doctorate back in 23, so a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What a great day.
Yeah. You must be exhausted.
A little bit. But it's a good day for American Bocce, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is for sure. Well represented.
Yeah.
Looks like our practice frames have ended.
All right.
Handshakes and hugs, and then we'll be underway with the finals. Shortly here, we will be joined, of course, Dr. John Liberto here is the president, our new president of the USBF, and we will be joined momentarily by the president of the Canadian Bocce Association, Mr. Alberto Guerrera.
Very good. This is going to be a great finals match. That's coming out.
Absolutely. For now, let's send it down to court 10. Actually, Palazzo, I was going to say, I'm going to hope the Palazzo is still green so I don't have to change it. They probably will be because Billy's got his new fancy red balls. So, yeah, you are very familiar with these St. Louis guys, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Emo's Pizza, Nick Emo, and that's Vince Mancuso right there coming out of the IABC in St. Louis. Fantastic players. On the opposite side, of course, Bill Barnett from the East Coast.
Seneca Falls, New York.
Seneca Falls, that's it.
Shout out to Seneca Falls.
There you go. Got an Ohio guy on the other side, too, with Brian Polans. Fantastic players. Absolutely. And Palazzo being the home team, of course, with Pat, is a great team.
A little bit long to open the game from Hunter Galero. So for those of you who didn't hear, Emo's Pizza is undefeated. Palazzo will have to beat him twice. Probably a more accurate representation of that dynamic is Emo's Pizza will have 2 chances at beating Palazzo.
Other way around.
No, they have to beat him once. They'll have 2.
Palazzo needs to win twice.
Right.
Yeah.
But Emo's Pizza will have
only one.
Two tries
to win
Palazzo.
Once. Copy.
It's kind of a biased way to put it.
I like it.
It's a realistic way to present it, right?
That's right.
Anybody who can beat Jose. Speaking of anybody who can beat Jose.
Yep.
Here he is.
Here's my compatriot. A little heavy.
Mr. President, how are you?
Good, good.
You're in much more positive spirits than I would be after I get knocked out of a tournament.
Well, listen, it was a long day, and we did our qualifications, which was very interesting, very nice games that we were able to view, and it went the way it went.
So, Albert, why don't you introduce yourself to the folks at home who haven't had the pleasure of meeting your acquaintance, making your acquaintance.
I'm Alberto Guerrera, president of the Canadian Bocce Association. We are obviously based in Quebec and in Ontario. We've been part of the CBI since 1983, one of the founding federations, along with the U.S. And Bocce goes back a long way in Canada and the U.S. We're proud of what we're doing, and we're looking forward to continuing this. Hopefully, we'll get some agreement with the CBI so we can get our position back amongst the members.
How many founding nations were there in the CBI?
Initially, there were 8 founding nations, I believe.
What were those 8? U.S., Canada.
U.S., Canada, Switzerland, Italy, China.
China, yeah.
Yeah, China was one of the founding countries, and I don't remember the other two.
So you've been president now for 2 years, correct?
Been president for 2 years. I was vice president for 4 years before this.
And what role does the CBA, it's not the federation, right? It's the association?
Well, it's a long story. We had a federation, actually it was a Canadian Bocce Federation, and for various reasons the name got changed. The Canadian Bocce Association. The Canadian Bocce Association is the one that's affiliated to the CBA. Canadian Bocce Federation itself, as per se, no longer exists.
Okay. What role does the CBA play in the sport in Canada? What are your main focuses, I guess?
Our mission is, and I've been working at this now for a few years, is to get the young generation in it. We did some programs with the high schools, and this year we did a bocce camp with 80 kids from the age of 6 to 12 years old, which lasted a week. It was introduction to bocce. They enjoyed it. We're looking forward to continuing this. We also have some youngsters age 15 to 17 that we're trying to prepare for the U21 competitions at the World. They've been at it maybe for about a year, so they still got a lot, to capture, and hopefully they'll be ready for the next Worlds. But our focus is mainly on developing the sport, younger generation, because we had a big group of bocce players back in the 80s and 90s. We're about 1,500, playing bocce, and we'd say we had about 500 members, which has now been reduced significantly. So that's why we're working on the younger people to get them on board.
And as part of your approach for that, introducing people to what you would call full rules through open bocce?
Yeah, I think what's happened is in the past, the federation, I think, overlooked or wanted to go straight to the PRV, and I think it's the wrong approach. So what we're planning on doing, we shifted our focus on getting into the Open, and then gradually getting players from the Open into the PRV.
And I think that's part of the nuanced vision that you bring to the USBF, right, John?
It is. It's refreshing to hear Alberto say that, because I think, particularly in America, Open is the predominant modality that's played here. 75 to 80% of American players are playing Open. And in fact, most American-born PRV players grew through Open. So for us, it's organic in the sense that as we grow Open, we grow our stable of PRV players. And just by looking at the players in this tournament this weekend, Open is strong in America, which of course brings about growth toward PRV.
As far as the USBF is concerned, what are the first steps for your organization? You just became president in June, correct?
Correct. So I just became president in June.
You hit the ground running.
We sure did. We did hit the ground running. So first order of business was reaching out to all of our USBF members, along with non-USBF members, to solicit input on ways that we can strengthen the federation and the American bocce experience. I think the federation needs to be a more inclusive tent for open bocce, as it is for PRV and all of our RAFA players. So we're making strides in that front, and then we're also finding ways that we can grow open through our partnership with Canada, which I think that relationship is extremely important for us, not just in an international sense with CBI and what we do on the RAFA front, but also through the Open front and as they're growing. So there's some exciting things on the horizon between CBA and the USBF, but most of all for all Open players.
And what does that look like? And I'm curious to hear both your perspective as far as the CBA and the USBF working together in the future. What, you know, I have a few questions on that front. A bit like what do both organizations? What are the strengths of both organizations? Kind of what do both organizations bring to the table? How can things? What can we do to help each other grow things faster? It seems like there's a lot of opportunity for collaboration, especially if the seat of the CBA is in Montreal and a lot of the players in Montreal, Toronto, and it just so happens that a lot of the more popular regions for butch in this country are pretty close to those areas. So we do have the good fortune of that proximity, and actually decades of, what a shot from Jose, decades of competing against each other. Like we figured out earlier that I think I probably played against you when I was a teenager in upstate New York. But so we'll start with you, John. What does that look like, the CBA and the USBF working together?
So I think the word collaboration is impactful, because for us, I see this as let's take a step back. When we think about open bocce, we can also eliminate a very significant barrier that keeps some of our clubs in this country that don't particularly participate in PRV or even USBF members from being a part of the USBF, and that's always been court dimensions and style. So a collaborative relationship with Canada can look like building a set of unified open rules and not being constrained by an 86-foot by 12-foot court, or being constrained by a synthetic surface. So if your club plays on hard true, or they play on dirt, or they're 70 by 12, we could still hold some type of qualifier that could lead toward a mutual North American tournament centered solely on open, which I think helps not just the United States continue to build our stable of open players and the strengths we have in open, but also helps promote open in Canada and provides for an opportunity to play American players, whether they be in any region of the United States.
And it's all very complementary, right? The more you promote open in Canada, the more newer players you funnel into the sport. What would you say, your perspective on the cooperation between the two entities?
I was looking probably to organize a open tournament, which we've never done in Montreal, probably next year.
Yeah.
So I'm to schedule a meeting with Alex and see if that's a possibility to bring the ABC to Montreal. We have three fantastic venues.
What are they?
Synthetic courts.
What are they called there?
There's the Leonardo da Vinci Center, which is the biggest center. You have a capacity of about 1,000 places for spectators. We have another venue, which is the Rivière de Paris venue, which is capacity probably around 300 spectators. We're resurfacing the courts in RDP. That's guaranteed. We've done probably in October or November. In the Leonardo da Vinci Center, we're in talks, but nothing has been confirmed. We might get those resurfaced as well. Then we have the Lake Orion Center, which is 4 courts, which some of the American players have already been there for the North American Cup last year. So we have 3 venues there. We'd like to probably put together a 32-team open on synthetic courts next year, if possible. And then after that, we'll talk with John about scheduling the North American or the qualifiers probably for the Worlds next year. In doubles, I believe, for the men's, doubles for the women, probably the mixed for the mixed competition. So having said all this, I would see this expanding, not only getting one team from Canada, one team from US. I'd see more like having four teams and 4 teams on each side of the border. So this way, you have more participants, make it a bigger tournament. And at the same time, we can also have an open tournament, and to grow it in this way. So, if we're going to North American, we can have the North American PRV and the North American Open probably at the same time. So that's what we'll probably start planning as of January.
And would you have I mean, obviously there's a lot of planning and things to work out. Would the idea be so you'd have to compete kind of the way that nationals works? The Americans compete against each other for a spot to represent the U.S.
Yeah, we would do
in
the
an
same
open.
thing.
Yep.
That's exciting. I'm sure a lot of people are.
But what's also promising on that front is that we're not just guaranteeing a sole winner. We're looking at expanding that field for both American and Canadian players to where possibly you take the top 4 or even the top 8 and bring them to a Canadian venue, or you bring them to an American venue. Fantastic ball by Jason. Yeah, great shot.
I got to say, Billy did hit a great shot a couple frames ago, and if I don't say anything, he's gonna give me some crap. So
Bill's a good guy. But on that note, I digress that we can expand and include more open players that can represent our mutual countries in international play, which I think is exciting on the open front.
Yes. I'm really impressed with the amount of younger people playing here. I haven't been to the Open. I think it's this is my second year that I started. I've been missing out for this 15 years or so, but I'm really glad, because when we used to go to the Worlds in the past, USA was always the oldest country representing at the Worlds.
Really?
And now we have a lot of young people I see here.
Great youth infusion.
Great youth in the future, and we're hopefully trying. Now we've become practically the older country, and we're trying to rejuvenate this.
Do you see a lot of the other countries represented by younger people?
Yes.
Is it more popular among younger people?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
PRV. Yeah, because they're not playing open.
Why do you think that is?
Well, I guess first of all they have a longer history of bocce. If you take, let's say, the Italians, they got over 100,000 members, and they're working with schools, and they're having problems too, getting the younger people. But you do have a lot of younger people than we do. I've done the bocce with high schools just before the COVID, and I had about 60 kids, that came after their schools at 3:30. We had 8 different schools coming in. We had tournaments for them. But what happens here in North America is bocce's not famous, not popular. So, they come, they play the tournament, they leave high school, they go to CEGEP, and then you lose them. Then what happens, hopefully, now I got a few coming back, now that they've got a job, they're married. So I got a few that are coming back that I coached back when they were 16 years old, that they went to play in the international tournaments. So the thing is, in North America, there's so many other sports, and that's why we have a hard time attracting these kids. They have hockey, they have soccer, they have baseball, they have football. So that's more interesting than bocce. But once we start getting, actually, as a matter of fact, just this past week, I signed an agreement with the Bocce, Paralympic, which are going to be using our facilities coming this October. So they're already in the Paralympics, and they're going to be using our facility to play their bocce on our off hours, meaning that it's Saturday mornings 10 to 12, and then they have some tournaments on Thursday afternoons. So they got four schools that are going to be doing this. And this, the bocce is under the same umbrella as bocce, because that's in Italy. If you look at the FIB, you have the bocce, you have the petanque, you have the rafa, and you got the punto raffavolo. So us getting these guys in, we're going to get kids in. We're hoping it's going to get more visualization to the bocce itself for us.
So as you work towards these things, I mean, they're all logical, the next steps. And it's all exciting to me, especially where I'm from. I have that same. It's better these days, but for most of my life, it's just me and a bunch of old guys.
Yeah.
I hate to put it like that, but whatever. So it is great to see these advancements that are being made, and it's great to hear that we have guys like yourselves who kind of see this vision for the future. As the head of the CBA, what has been till now and in the future? What has been the biggest your biggest challenge in getting to where you want to be?
I guess. Well, the first thing is getting sponsors. When you got the sponsors, you got the money, you could do so many things. But since we don't have any sponsors, we're very limited in that. We're thankful that we have the cities and the councilors and the mayors that back us up with our facilities, and that they permit us to do what we're doing. The biggest challenge is obviously working with the younger people, getting them involved. That's our biggest challenge because we want to rejuvenate, and we missed out. The previous federation missed out for a number of years to take those opportunities. If they would have started working on this 15, 20 years ago, we wouldn't have been in the situation we are today. So that's my biggest challenge.
Yeah. And how about yourself, John? What have you found in your first few months, and what can you foresee being your biggest challenge?
I think the biggest challenge is changing the mindset that the USBF is solely committed to PRV. And that the USBF, and my vision for it, is that we're the big umbrella. We're the tent that encompasses every modality. Whether you're open or PRV, you play on hard true or dirt or synthetic, whatever your surface is and whatever your court dimensions are, we need to be that one-stop shop that warehouses all. All are welcome in the Federation. We have several clubs that partner with the Special Olympics and do great things with them that not many know about. We have several clubs also that host youth leagues and that are trying to grow their ranks into bringing that next generation of future stars like Jose and Jason up and playing, and that through this together, it's not just a cultural change, but also demonstrating to the greater bocce community in America that the USBF is committed to every modality of bocce played, not solely PRV.
Well, I think you guys are both well on your way to...
And it's great to have a partner like you. Yeah. Doesn't hurt to demonstrate or to showcase not just the PRV, the qualifier today, but that's great for the sport in general. But tournaments like these and the ones that happen across the country helps just highlight the various clubs, the eclectic groups of people that come together, and the camaraderie, because this is a sport that, even in its inception, was a peasant's game, was a game that brought communities together to play. They got outlawed twice by two different popes because, we were having too much fun and there was too much gambling and drinking and not enough work getting done. So, in the essence of the sport and its sports history, it's been about bringing people together. And that's why it's great to have a partner like Alberto here to the north of us, and that's why our relationship is important and special, not just to the USBF, but to the greater bocce community in general.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful message.
I just wanted to sign off by saying I want to thank you, Mike, for inviting us, first of all.
I appreciate you taking the time.
Your work is really appreciated. I know my bocce friends in Montreal are watching. I know some international people are watching. And you guys are putting, bocce on the map, and you're to be commended.
Absolutely.
The other thing I want to say, I want to wish John and the USA delegation a very nice tournament at the Worlds. We are going to be rooting for you because you're representing North America, you're representing us, and we wish you all the best. I want to congratulate Anthony and Courtney and Jose. I'm sure you guys will do good and put us on the map.
Very good.
Well said. Always a pleasure talking to you guys. Thank you for joining us. You're welcome to stick around for the game if you want, or if you want to, go
I'll
walk around.
I can stick around another 15 minutes or so. We'll see if we can when we get in the game.
Okay, great. Well, I will take us off the camera so we don't have to look at ourselves anymore.
There you go.
Pretty back and forth game here. Saw a great last ball from Nick Emo to beat that point. Emo, until that point, they'd only scored once, 3-point frame, when Billy Barnett shot a ball out actually around this area on the court for 3 earlier in the game. Besides that, it's been one at a time for Palazzo. The score on the scoreboard, it says 4-4, so maybe I guess I got to update mine here. So a second ball for Emo's Pizza.
Oh, nice.
Nice ball.
Nice.
Paulino might be on the move here.
Yeah, Jason's been shooting well this weekend.
Yeah, he made a couple of fantastic shots in our games. Stuck the ball right in place.
Probably helps when you get to practice with Jose, right?
Yeah.
Well, just like that.
Yeah, right. Just put the bad juju on him.
Bad juju.
No.
Always
God
happens.
love him, and he's a friend. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, but you got Pat right behind him. He's a Canadian All-Star.
Looks good.
Yeah, he might beat this point.
Yeah. Oh.
So, Alberto, you guys were able to beat Palazzo. Is there a secret? You just got to play really well?
We ran out of gas in this game. We're mentally fatigued. We had a nice game in the first one. It came out to 12-11. We played them in the first round in North American in Montreal. We won that game, and we ended up losing to them in the semifinals. So they are a great team. Obviously, these are their home courts. And when you got Jose on the team, obviously, it helps a lot.
Sure.
It helps a lot.
Sure.
But we love we love playing them. I mean, we play more or less the same type of game. Being PRV. So it's a challenge game, back and forth. There are different type of strategies with them that we try to use. Obviously, in doubles we use a different strategy because we're two, so we put the Polino short and then work, bringing the Polino down to the boards because Jose would stop the balls. So our strategy take the Polino down to the boards. On the 4-on-4, unfortunately, we played the long game and we didn't succeed in our pointing.
Andy. Andy.
Oh,
great
boy,
shot, Billy.
Andy.
Oh, he actually hit the wrong ball, didn't he? That works though. Cleared out both of Palazzo's balls. That ball did kick weird right over to Andy.
Yep.
So,
play for two.
One ball back for each team? Or is Emo's out of balls?
No, Bill has a ball in hand.
Oh, yeah. It's Palazzo out of balls.
Yeah.
Last ball of the frame.
Wow.
Looks like two.
6-4. Emo's only has to win once. They're undefeated. Palazzo's got to beat them twice.
Still not easy. 6-4 for Emos. But when you got Jose at the other end, the game is never over.
Yeah, so you mentioned that you play a little different strategy when you play against them. What's the difference?
The strategy with them was obviously today we tried the long game and didn't work out for us. In the doubles, we tried the short game and we ended up losing 12-10, but he made a great shot there too where he stopped the ball and made 4 points. The strategy with him is put the Polino short. If we put up good points, we have him shoot and then take the Polino down.
Yeah, it seems like the strategy against Jose almost always involves shooting the Polino at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had the pleasure?
Yep. So my doubles partner, Chris Cardello, and I have played Hunter and Jose and Jason and Jose over the years, and it always involves taking the Polino down. I mean, with him and his ability to hit and stick, you have to find ways to create opportunities for points. Otherwise, he's a once-in-a-generational player.
Yeah, you can't just rely on him to make a mistake, right?
Never.
Actually, he won the Campioni 2 years ago, and by beating Bianchi, Formicone, and some of the top European champions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, in the semis.
And I was listening to commentating, and they were really impressed with Jose's ability to shoot underhand and stick. Not many Italian players could do that. It's all got to do with the synchronization in his system and style. coming from Argentina. There are a lot of good volo shooters, but Jose really sparked up his game lately with his pointing because he was always a good shooter. But in the past 5 or 6 years, from what I've seen, he's improved in his pointing. That's what the Italians were saying too. So now he's a threat for Italy also.
He's got a good chance in Turkey?
I think so.
Oh, very much so.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, if he got second in 2015 and he won the Campione.
Yeah, he's got a very good chance. The only thing I don't like about that competition is those 8 frames, is that it's a different game.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you think about this, John, but if I can be in that conference by Zoom, I would like to state that we should maybe go back to the traditional game. I understand them want to put 8 frames because possibly going to the Olympics, but to keep it within the 45 minutes for TV viewing. But we're not there yet.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason why that was put in. Because I was talking to some of the people on the technical committee with the CBI, and I asked them that same question, and that's what they told me. It says, but let's work on that once we are admitted into the Olympics. Let's bring back the traditional game to 12 points and play the regular bocce.
I'm with you.
So I don't know how the other countries feel about that, but I think that should be discussed.
And if you consider a deficit of 3 by frame 4, 5, even 6 becomes you're pressing. It adds stress and anxiety to a game where you may end up losing 7-6 or 6-5.
Exactly. And then you're playing another game that you got to shoot the Polino, or you got to make some ridiculous play that you wouldn't make just if you get some luck to make those extra points because you're so far behind. And then you see, well, it's not the best play because, it's harder to make those type of plays. So when spectators are looking at this, they don't understand. They don't understand why is he doing this.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Looks good.
Well, it seems to me, I'm fairly new to the international competition, but it seems to me like the CBI is not averse to adopting new rules. Do you think, it seems like they get a lot of input from, like a lot of the rules are based on, they cater towards the Italians or the South Americans.
Yes.
Do you think us North Americans have much of a say?
First of all, nobody here in North America is on the actual board of the CBI technical committee, which is a question I asked. And they told me that we can submit a name if we want somebody on the technical board. That's one of the reasons. The other reason is geared towards those federations that, I guess, pay a higher fee to the CBI, which is Italy and Switzerland and probably Turkey, and that's why they have the most say. And they're the ones that really drive the whole CBI.
What's that like? I mean, you guys regularly communicate with the CBI. Does that, like, I know, for example, Danny Passalia, former president and current vice president, he speaks several different languages. Is that a prerequisite to kind of being a part of that group, or?
I wouldn't say it's
not particularly.
It would be it's nice to have, obviously. I mean, but it's not a prerequisite. To me, a prerequisite should be people that know technically the game, have the experience, and have some vision of how to improve it. That would be one of the assets. Obviously, speaking 3 languages is a plus.
So what, do you communicate, when you communicate with the CBI, is it in English?
Well, I can do it in 3 languages. I speak Italian, I speak English, and I speak French. But with Mutlu, it's basically in English. But we worked on some standardization of courts that we didn't have. Because to get our courts done, they had put a carpet in our facilities, which was not, standard, because the ball would jump all over the place. So basically I reached out to CBI because we wanted a standard document on what a bocce court should be, in order to be conform to CBI rules. And so they had a document they worked on in Italian, and I actually helped them out in doing the translation to the English version, so we can get that to our city to get this, approved in order to get these bocce courts.
I'm curious how much the CBI is really, I did say we were going to get back to the game, but now I have all these questions I keep thinking. I'm curious how much the CBI is in touch with like the American scene and how aware they are of the open tournament circuit. And
I mean, as far as it goes, because Rafa is the predominant modality that's played over there, they see open differently than we see open. So they don't see the value in the sport that we do. In that,
even as potentially as a vehicle, like you guys talked about, towards
it may be a vehicle here, but it's not getting much traction over there. It just simply isn't, because Rafa is such a major. It is the modality that is played, and it's the standard for them there.
Yeah. The other thing is that the bocce, or the FIB, the Italian Federation, is recognized by the Italian Olympic Committee. So therefore, being recognized by the Italian Olympic Committee, there's money there too, and they're all into the rules. You don't see really in Italy, or I haven't seen all the times I've been to Italy or played the tournaments in Italy, anywhere where they played the open rules.
Right, ever. And there's no grassroots effort or no vehicles to promote open over there.
I've seen it in the parks and in the vineyard in Italy, and that's it. Well, you can't really play PRV in the vineyard, right?
No, right. But as far as organically through the clubs or the youth sports or the movement there's just no traction.
So CBI is, FIB is the Italian.
Federazione Italiana Bocce.
And then the CBI is the International
Confederation Boccistica Internazionale.
Well, let's see. It's like 3 points there.
9-6.
9-6 for Palazzo.
Palazzo does have to win twice. 3 more points and we'll see a second game.
Good ball.
Nice ball by Hunter.
Yeah. Hunter's pointing well.
Yeah, he's pointed really well.
These teams are playing for $10,000.
Nice hit, Nick. Nick, of course, came up with Greg Della Croce and played in the doubles tournament up here.
Yes.
I believe they came in third.
That's right.
Yeah. Lost to you guys, Alberto, right? Yeah. So he has experience on these courts. He's a great up-and-coming player.
Yeah, he's a very nice kid, too.
Even better person.
I can confirm. I saw him wearing a BBN shirt earlier today, so he's good in my book. No, very gracious host. Everybody, when I got to go down to St. Louis for nationals, very nice people.
Yeah,
beautiful
fantastic club. It's our neighbor club in the state. It's our brother club. We're on the west side of the state in Kansas City, and the IABC. There we go, Nick.
Might get fortunate here.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Not often you see a great shot and a great roll with one ball.
Yeah, nice shot by Nick.
Do you get a sense of what it is about the open game that they kind of look down on? The luck aspect?
Yeah. Big time. The slop, the bump and run, the use of the walls to come off and bank.
Yeah. There's some skill in some of those shots.
Oh,
right?
no. I see tremendous skill. There's a lot of skill in the shots here. I mean, for us, but to them, it's just a different beast altogether. A different animal.
To them, I remember speaking to Dante D'Alessandro back in the 90s, and one of the campioni, one of the big-time players. And he told me, I mentioned about Rome, New York, and the open rules. It says, Dante, you know, there's a tournament, $10,000, you know, in Rome, New York. He says, once you, says to me, he says, you know what, Albert, he says, you go play in a tournament like that, he says, a blind guy and a guy with a cane can beat you. That's what he told me.
But that's the culture that, you know, with their thoughts on Rafa being the purest form of the game. And, you know, although we don't see it in that same light.
You think that'll ever change? You think there's a way to?
I think if they begin seeing international competitions or friendlies between Canada and the United States and the number of players that we're bringing in and are able to help commit to this modality, I would hope that it would at least pique their interest into potentially doing more on that front.
I'm sure they are. I know that they also watch this, and they probably, some of them don't understand it because they're all PRV and why we're doing this or how we're playing this. But you know, it gives a lot of players the opportunity to play in this type of format. PRV is a lot more difficult, and that's why some people, you know, don't have the time to practice like they do, because most of these guys there, like Formicone, D'Alessandro, and all the great players of Benedetti, that's a full-time job for them. They're, you know, they're paid year-round to do this. Here, you know, nobody's going to pay you $100,000 to go play bocce. So,
right.
Or like you said earlier, John, we just don't have the facilities in this country. I mean, we got what, maybe 6 or 7, 8 facilities in the U.S. where we can play PRV.
Yeah, and this is one where the court surface, the court dimensions are important because of the way that we look to compete internationally. We have to prepare our PRV players. Wow. Vince Mancuso.
Big frame for Emos.
3 points.
Yes. Tie it back up.
9-9. 9-9. I wonder what the betting line was on Emos.
That's a good question.
Shout out to Rocco running the parimutuel betting. Again, 4 guys that have never played together. I mean, individually they might have played, you know, a couple of them. I know Nick and Vince have played together before. I think Billy and I imagine Billy and Brian have played together. But I know this specific group of 4 guys has never played together before. But if they can take down Palazzo 777, hard to imagine that we won't see them together again.
Yeah, no kidding.
Definitely.
Jason Wisniewski.
Not a great shot by Jason.
Nice
Dock
ball. Beautiful.
Nice ball again by Brian.
Yep.
A little bit behind. This is a big ball in this game from Pat. Especially on this side of the court. I would imagine that part of the strategy, possibly, when you're playing against Jose, when it's no walk like this, 2 guys on each side, is maybe to limit the damage on Jose's side and then try and score the points on the other side. It could be one way to approach it. So,
yeah, well, you try to you know, put your better players at that end and try to keep them to the minimum points, and hopefully the other guys, you know, will pick up on it on the other side. But they have, you know, they've been playing great on the other side too. So
good ball, Pat.
Right, the other side is, you know. They're as good a team as anybody.
Now, it depends what kind of shot he makes
Bill's
here.
going to shoot, yeah.
Clean, Bill Barnett.
Nice
Seneca
ball, Bill.
Falls, New York. My dad's family's from Seneca Falls.
All right, shout out Seneca Falls again.
You played there, right,
Yeah.
Albert?
Yeah.
St. Anthony's?
Yeah, many years ago.
The festival there in the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
This is the first tournament I ever played as a kid. I was 12 years old.
Look short.
Short, 1 point sitting there. One ball back, Bill Barnett.
Oh, boy.
Bill's looking for a way in.
That's kind of tricky on that side because the ball dips.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you guys see here?
Yeah, you don't want to sell here for sure.
Yeah.
But you want to get that second point. You want to make it to 11.
You just came off this court. Where would you go?
I would go between the two balls, the one next to the boards and the other one, the two
Correct.
whites.
I would try to play a carom off the wall.
Yeah.
And thread the needle in between the ball along the wall in the middle one.
Or play right along the rondine and it'll open up there and pass between the two balls.
Yeah, would you play up on the wall to come back down between the two balls or just go straight at it? It's like Billy's going straight.
I think he goes, he's going straight at it.
Uh-oh.
But he might pass. He might pass.
Oh, look at Bill.
Bill Barnett.
He took a chance and it worked out.
He sure did.
Yeah.
He sure did, and that's what wins these games sometimes.
That's right. Sometimes you got to take those chances, especially against
With a
this
team, I was just about to say, you're right, Alberto. Against a team like Jose's.
Yeah, we did that too. We had a frame here we had 3 in, and we had my son shoot the ball. If he hits that one, we were up 2-0. We could have went up 5 or 6. Unfortunately, he missed it. But those are the chances you need to take.
Always.
Just fighting 1 point at a time, I think at the end you're going to run short.
Vince Mancuso. Got to put the pressure on.
I think he did. Oh, dig a little.
Yeah, they're using that strategy along the wall so that if Jose, they put a nice ball in the front and Jose shoots, there's a risk that the Polino's going to go down with with their ball.
There's the added.
Yeah, so you get that advantage. As if it's in the middle of the court, he's probably going to stop it.
Yeah.
And your chances are that you're not going to make any points.
Slim to none.
All right, that makes sense. You got more chance of ricochet on Paulino with the wall there.
That's another strategy that we try to use. Obviously here it's a very delicate situation. If Hunter curves it in behind that ball, then it's going to be tough for Emo's Pizza.
Yeah.
The balls do pull into the wall here on the court. I think Hunter can roll kind of down it.
Yeah, and they know the court. They know where they got to line.
It's probably going straight at it. Going to break right to left on your screen. Here comes the break.
Start diving. He's got little speed.
He's got the right speed.
It's a good ball.
Dive there.
Yep.
Hunter Galero, it's in the open.
But I wouldn't shoot that. I'd probably play off the ball on the
play
the
your
wall
ball.
There.
Yeah. I agree. Play your ball. It's got to move up about 40, 28 inches, about 20, 24 inches, 2 feet.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking in terms of the qualifier. I'm thinking of the stick.
The centimeters.
I'm in the metric system. So about 2 feet. If he can move it about 18 inches to 2 feet.
And even if he hits half, maybe he might bring 2 in.
Could.
Vince Mancuso. Could be his last ball of the tournament. He's got something.
Oh, looks good. It looks good.
2.
Peel for
there
2.
You go.
Yeah, Alberto. Peel for 2.
As puts
Beautiful
Palazzo in a
ball,
tough
Vince.
spot. You think they'll roll on this? Because if Jose shoots.
I think Jose might shoot the 2 balls in the front.
Shoot the, yeah,
because he's got, unless he can see the Polino clear and take the Polino down.
I think you can see Polino.
Because if he doesn't hit the Polino, it's useless just shooting the ball. They still get the other point.
Maybe a little Rondina shot?
Probably.
On the
Little,
Polino?
doesn't
Yeah.
need a fully, underhanded.
Yeah, if he goes underhand, he's going to be shooting the Polino. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah.
Up to Rondina. Oh, not quite.
Yeah, now they're...
This is a big call.
Yeah.
I know he's not missing twice, but they have to.
Yeah, the other team still has 2 balls back. So
They do. And I wonder if they're contemplating how clean the Polino will come off as to
Exactly.
whether it'll be on the same side of the wall as his ball will fall.
Yeah, that's kind of hard. That's going to
You
be the
gotta-
same side of the wall because you
Yes.
get hit at full. Oh, they're gonna try to lean on the
Right
ball,
away.
which is a good call, I think.
Well,
But
Hunter
he's
knows
got-
the
But
spot.
he can't be short.
No, short's no good here. And he's
That
not.
looks good. Might be short.
Oh,
And
he
he's
did
short.
come short. The wall ate up his speed.
Yeah, that wall sucks it in there, and it kind of slows down.
Wow. 2 balls back for Emo's Pizza.
Yeah, now what do you do? I guess
No,
he's got to play the
he's
same
gonna play
thing.
it, but he's got to come with some steam.
I don't know.
He's got.
No, that's
Pizza. Your 2024 ABC Open champions. 12-9 over Palazzo 777 in the finals.
Couldn't be happier for them.
Billy Barnett, Brian Polance, Vince Mancuso, Nick Emo. Congratulations, fellas. And congratulations, of course, Palazzo 777.
Congrats,
We
St.
take-
Louis, Ohio, Seneca Falls.
There you
Wow.
go. We take them for granted, Palazzo 777, but what they do is not easy.
I'm signing
all.
off. Thanks for having us, Mike. I know
Thank you.
Andy's going to bring down the interview with the champions.
Thank
but
you very much,
Appreciate you again, and Alberto, appreciate you as well.
Thank you very much, John. Appreciate
right.
being with you guys.
Thank you guys so
Looking forward to
much.
seeing you again.
See ya.
President John Liberto and
Hey.
President Alberto Guerrera. Thank you, gentlemen. We will have a word with the champions very shortly here. Emo's Pizza, 4977 Forest Park Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri. I hope I said that right. I think I did. I'm sure I did. Man, well, took a little longer than we thought it would, but we got there in the end. Wow. What was the line on them? A word with the champs very shortly. Medals presentation from Andy Zimmerman and the ABC folks. Alex Guerrera, I don't know who's going to be down there. Looks like we got the Battaglias on the court. Going to hear from them. What a tournament. What a tournament. If you've never been here, come check it out. I mean, you're only seeing just a portion of this event from our cameras and from our viewpoint. And you got to come see it in person. Mark the date, second weekend of September every year. Wow. Emo's Pizza, congratulations. Palazzo 777 in second. Third place was Montreal. Good job, Vince. There you have it. Not much left to say. Undefeated, too, for Emo's. Thank you very much, too, to both the presidents there, President of the CPL, Alberto Guerrera, and our new USBF President, John Liberto, taking the time to not only to collaborate on the qualifiers, everything that was involved with that. Both of them playing this weekend. I personally know how tough it is to lose a game and then come put a microphone on and have to separate yourself from that. But I appreciate both those gentlemen taking the time very much. And I appreciate all of you at home. very much for watching. Thank you for all the kind words from everybody here, from everybody in the chat. Those are some sharp jackets. Like I said, we're going to have a word with the champs very shortly here. So don't go anywhere just yet. I want to hear what these guys have to say. What a tournament. Down to the court with Andy Zimmerman as soon as the Battaglias are done.
I'm standing here with the brand new first-time champions of the American Bocce Open 24, Emo's Pizza, coming out of St. Louis and beyond. I'm going to start with you, Nick. Nick Emo of Emo's Pizza, sponsoring this team, bringing in some ringers from Ohio and New York, Bill, is that right? All right, last-minute addition. How did this team get assembled, and what were your plans for this tournament?
Well, Brian and I got together last year in Cleveland, had a good run, didn't make it happen, and we wanted to play together again at some point. And we had an opening here. My buddy Vince from St. Louis said he would play, and then Brian last minute got Bill to come and play. So we never really played with each other before. Pretty damn good.
Well, you got a lot of experience on this team, and Vince the Couscous man, Mancuso, coming out here after a 9-month break. Vince, what did it take to get to this level? Was it your teammates, or was it just determination?
I want to be honest with you. Nick picked me up, and if you watch these two guys play all tournament long, they rarely missed a shot. Okay, I kind of struggled a little bit, but he always picked me up, and they picked each other up. I mean, unbelievable. I'm ecstatic, and I really appreciate you guys putting this on. You guys do a great job.
Thank you very much. This is not about me right now. I'm going to come over here to my East Coast fellas. I know, Brian Palance, you're one of the most cool, calm, collected players out there, and I'm glad to see you getting back out on the circuit. I know you represented Team USA a decade or more ago. How does it feel getting out here with this team, playing with Nick again?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long journey. Back then to now, and but I just stuck with it, got the passion back, got the, and when it comes down to it, it's all about pointing, and we had the best pointing, we had the two best shooting pointers that you could have, and we picked each other up.
It was a treat to watch. That game was real gritty, up and down. You're playing a home team. Liberto has only lost 2 games in this tournament until this one. This was his 3rd game that he had lost, coming out of the loser's bracket. Had to beat you twice. Nick, did you have something to add here?
Well, I just want to say Bill is the only that bet on us and believed. So he is.
Oh, that's incredible. And, I was talking about how cool and calm Brian is. I wouldn't say Bill is calm and cool, but he is a killer. I know that. He can shoot, he can point, and he bet on himself. What's that payout going to be, Bill?
About $2,100.
On top of 10 grand for your team, and that this tournament, I'm wearing this jacket right here. It says Palazzo di Bocce on it. Has my name on it. Has the ABC Open on the back. Each one of you is going to get a custom jersey with your own club embroidered with your name and the American Bocce. Thank you to Champion Teamwear Sports. So in addition to your medals, Alicia, come on out. We're going to put some medals on you. In addition to your medals, in addition to the $10,000, you're getting custom Champion jackets. Any closing statements here?
Thank you to everybody who helped put this tournament on. I know it's a lot of work. It's an unbelievable tournament. I got my passion back because it gave me that feel of nationals with people coming from California and all over the place. And you guys do an awesome job. Everybody has a good time. And just thank you to everybody who allowed this to be possible.
And we got to thank Tony for building an awesome place to come play. I mean, if you can't enjoy yourself here, there's something wrong. And Jason does an incredible job running around, taking care of everything. So that's not easy to play and have to do all that. So those guys are the best.
I agree. Yes, Vince.
Cannot stop mentioning the BBN and ABC. You guys do a wonderful job. Just want you to know, Bocce is better because of you guys. You got a youth movement going, and we love to watch everybody on YouTube, so I hope everybody watches this match. It was beautiful. We had a great time.
Flattering, Vince. We really appreciate that. Alicia, come on. Oh, let's get some gold medals here. Here's our champions.
Hey, Michael.
And Jason, would you come out here too, just for a minute? Hold on, all right, go one more. Hold that cash up.
How you doing?
All right, Mr. Battaglia, Nat Battaglia, our gracious host. Do you guys have any closing statements you want to say about this tournament? Oh, if you wouldn't mind,
There was so much energy here in 3 days. Everybody loved it. We had a ton of new players, came from all over the country, and you guys did a fabulous job. Thank you.
That means a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. We're glad that you chose Palazzo di Bocce for the 4th year in a row. The American Bocce Company joined together with us, and look where we are today. Thank you for everything, and thank you, everyone. We hope you enjoyed your time here. We enjoyed having you with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is our favorite place in America. All right. Okay, back to you, Mikey.
There you have it. Congratulations, Emo's Pizza. Brian Polance, Nick Emo, Vince Mancuso, Billy Barnett. Billy wanted me to say a special thank you to his wife Kelly for watching all day. Thank you, Kelly, and to everybody else's family. Congratulations, of course, to our second place finishers, Palazzo 777. I said it earlier. We take them for granted sometimes, but that it's, you know, to do what they do every single time is just, it's incredible. And it's really a pleasure to watch. Congratulations to our bronze medalists, Montreal, Alberto, well, I guess I should say the Palazzo guys' names too. Yeah. Jose Boto, Pat Peasant, Jason Wisniewski, Hunter Galero. Our bronze medalists, Montreal, Alberto Guerrera, Guerrino Ricci, Tim Guerrera, and Matt Lipa, who's going to Turkey. Congratulations to our Team North America, our World Championship qualifiers, Anthony LaBarbera, Courtney Strickland, and Jose Boto, looking to achieve that elusive World Championship. As we heard from our Federation presidents earlier, he's got a real good chance, and he's only getting better, which is hard to believe. Thank you to our organizers here, ABC, the Palazzo di Bocce. Thank you to all of our sponsors, Legal Seafoods, Zip Bonds, Fernet Branca, Champion Teamwear, Smith & Walensky. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all of you for spending your time with us. I don't know, Milan, what am I forgetting?
If we did, it wasn't intentional.
Of course not. Thank you to everybody who helped out in the booth. Our next broadcast will be October 19th from Troy, New York, I believe.
Ooh.
Besides that, we may have something else in the near future. There are some Canadian tournaments in the next, between now and then. So, if you'd like to be kept abreast of all things BBN, there's a few different ways you can do it. Facebook, and Instagram at Bocce Broadcast Network. We're not hard to find. BocceBroadcast.network is the website. You can sign up for the email list. Yeah, find us. That's all I got. I'm running on straight espresso martinis and pepperoni pizza right now. Thank you for joining us. This has been the 2024 ABC Open from the Palazzo di Bocce in Lake Orion, Michigan. Congrats to our champs. Congrats to our world qualifiers. And once again, thanks to everybody who makes this possible. Until next time, I gotta post a video. It's 11:30.
Oh no.
174 days in a row. I almost forgot.
I'm on it.
I got a bunch of videos loaded up.
I don't got it.
Until next time, go find us on social media. We hope to see you soon. This has been a production of the Bocce Broadcast Network. Mike Sheldon, Milan Tomic. Take it easy.
All right.